Hello, welcome to my latest Let's Play. We're transitioning over from Stellaris, which you didn't see it, but did not go well in the next episode. Also, I didn't really particularly care for streaming or recording that one, so I figured we'd try something a little bit more along the lines of what we've already done with XCOM. I'm also planning on getting back into Starbase, since there's been quite a few updates with that recently. But for today, I figured we'd do something simple and get into a game called Xenonauts. Xenonauts is a game that plays a lot like XCOM. Basically, the creators of Xenonauts were fans of the original XCOM games and probably a bit of the sequels, and they wanted to reproduce some of that gameplay element. So what we're going to do is, rather than talk about the game too much, we're just going to try and jump into a game. We'll play on normal for now, so I don't get my rear end handed to me too harshly here. We'll keep the dialogues on. No idea what any of this is, so we'll just leave it all be. I have played the game before. A little bit. Ooh, a little bit here and there, but not very much. So I got the general basics, and I'll try and explain it a little bit as we go here. So here we have the geoscape, and we have to decide where we're going to put our first base, and that's going to defend. Its radar detection is where we're going to be able to shoot down aliens. So it's kind of just like with XCOM, we got to pick our base. There's a couple different strategies with this. We want to cover as large amounts of landmass. I mean, ideally, somewhere in the Middle East might be good, because then we can cover, say, Europe, USSR, some of Asia, Africa. But I've also heard good things about doing North America near Mexico. I think actually in Mexico tends to be better, because then you can cover a little bit of South America. I think we'll go Southern United States, because then if you see the outer rings, those are radar upgrades that you can get to increase the range of your radar. So if we look at those, if we were to put it in Southern United States, we can cover quite a bit of both continents with one base. So I think we'll put it here, down in Texas someplace. We'll call it XCOM Alpha Site. Alright, obviously it's not XCOM, it's called Xenonauts. We'll call it XCOM. Alright, so I don't know how much we'll go into it, but maybe we'll cover it just a little bit here. Xenopedia is going to give you all the history of everything, all the stories between the different stuff here. So the F-17 Condor is just a souped up typical fighter jet. Also, the setting for this is a little bit different. It's set in during the Cold War rather than modern times. So we got older jets, and the Soviet Union's a thing. So the story behind extraterrestrials, Iceland incident. So basically a scouting ship came to Earth. We barely managed to shoot it down. There was a huge engagement against the invaders, which ended with they launched nukes just to shoot it down, but it didn't damage the ship. And then that's where they started the land assault of the alien craft. They put up a huge fight, many casualties, and then they straight up set their power source to self-destruct. And they claimed it was an invasion. In order to cover it up, the Soviet Union took credit for trying to invade Iceland. Oh, excuse me. Recording a little bit early today. So then there's the cover-up, and then they created the Xenonaut program to try and defend against any more of these invaders, which they do end up coming up. So we just got typical weapons. Basic armor is basically no armor. And then base structures and stuff. Alright. So then there's lots of that lore, so I'll probably be reading some of that verbatim. as it comes through here, but I just wanted to give that general gist so we know what's going to happen. So that Iceland incident happened, and now a number of years later, we have more ships arriving. So now what we're going to do is probably take a quick look at what we got down here. So this is all fine. I don't see any problems in particular. I know that I should build a medical bay at some point. Ooh, alright, hopefully it'll stop yawning here. Another radar would be good too. How much money we got? 1.5. Could we build another radar? Yeah, let's build another radar. And then we definitely want a medical center. And then ideally we're going to want to get another laboratory. And then I think we might need another personnel. Living quarters. Rotate. And then at some point we're going to want a garage. And then eventually we're going to want another hangar. Do we want to order another Condor? Might want to wait until we have our first upgrade and get those instead. I guess we'll hold off on that. So we got researching. So we're researching the alien invasion with all of our scientists. Do we want to hire scientists? Could probably hire a couple more. Great. So this first squad should be fine for now. Mainly we might want to look at equipment on our assaults. I think the main thing is we don't have any shield users by default. Shields are like riot shields. So if you're using shields, it means you can't use a two-handed weapon. So we'd have to take one of these guys. So maybe a rifleman. Or we could at least turn one of our assaults here. Maybe somebody who's extra brave, which helps them not panic. So good for being in the front lines. Yeah, we'll go with Renata Marilov. Downgrade her from that and go to equipment. Give her a shield. Pistol. Everyone's weapons. Doesn't need that. She needs ammo. Bring a couple more in her pack. Let's just bring. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. She's got weight penalties though. So maybe we'll bring one less grenade each. There we go. That helps make up for her weight. Let's see. We got explosives. I don't know that we actually need those though. I don't know how effective they are. I haven't had a chance to use them in the campaigns I have played. But alright, so we got at least one shield person to run in front and to help take a shot or two if need be. I think we might want one more though. So let's see, Margot, accuracy is 48, 57, 66. So they have the least amount of accuracy. So I think that would make them a prime candidate. They have 63, and they have good. So alright, so let's switch them to Oh, there's a shield. I should have just done that. Perfect. And then we'll do that up here as well. There we go. And their equipment's all standardized. Excellent. So we've got 2 shields, so then they'll be able to help our troops get closer to the enemy. And then those shields help provide a hit or two before the plasma weapons get through it, so that we're not necessarily taking injuries immediately, or even worse, deaths. Alright. So I think that will be it. So then we still have 2 riflemen, 3 riflemen, heavy weapon specialist, sniper specialist, and 1 assault. Yeah. Alright. So that looks good to me. We don't have any vehicles. This layout, the main thing I could see changing around is putting our assaults near the front, which would be those 2. Maybe swap this person back here with that. Like that. There. That way when they're piling off the truck, the assault people go out first with their shields, in case there's anybody there waiting for us in ambush. This game is not at all gentle, so you got to be extra careful with the positioning of your soldiers. They will get annihilated. Alright. So then I think all that's left to do is to wait. Time is passing. We're hoping to get some alien contacts within the range of our operations here. See, we got stuff going on over here. Getting reports of unexplained activity. So far, no contacts in North America. Speed things up a little bit. Here we go. Alien invasion. We've probably noticed we're being invaded, Commander. So I won't state the obvious. The situation is bleak. None of the major powers are able to defend their own airspace, let alone protect the rest of the planet. It seems things are up to us. My teams stand ready to help. There are only a handful of us, but some of the finest minds on the planet are at work in your laboratories. This organization offers a certain freedom from intrusion that appeals to those of intelligence. The key to beating our enemies is to understand them, and we are keen to study any extraterrestrial equipment you can recover from the battlefield. In the meantime, we have been gathering intelligence on the size and composition of the alien fleet orbiting our planet. Mostly images and data is obtained from satellites and ground-based observatories. Given the depressingly disjointed response from the rest of the planet, this is probably the most in-depth study of the invasion to date. We have conclusively identified over 3,000 separate UFOs in orbit around the planet, with several times that amount in additional probable signals. The fleet is comprised of craft of various size. The UFOs have been sighted entering our atmosphere represent the smallest orbital signatures detected, with the largest signals identified appear to be enormous warships with dimensions rivaling that of our modern aircraft carriers. Glimmering hope remains. The alien craft seem poorly suited to atmospheric flight. Our interceptors may enjoy some early success against the superior extraterrestrial vessels simply due to a better adaptation to combat environment. This may also explain the appearance of only relatively small craft in the skies above our planet. Our scientists theorize the aliens will have to modify their craft to enter our atmosphere. The larger the craft, the longer this will take. If they are correct, the largest craft will only appear in the late stages of the invasion. Perhaps this will afford humanity, us, enough time to organize a more effective defense. I have 2 recommendations: that we can consider supplementing our existing F-17 Condor aircraft with a heavier interceptor capable of carrying more powerful weapons, and that we investigate some of the battlefield support vehicle to aid our soldiers while securing crashed alien craft. Both proposals are ready on your desk. So I love this explanation. I always wondered that about the other XCOM games, is why didn't the big ships come in first? And now we know why. Because sure, those ships are great for interstellar travel, but they're not suited for landing on the planet, which makes a lot of sense. So they have to start preparing them, modifying them, getting them ready for aerial landing. So what that means is we got 2 research options, high-speed interceptor and hunter scout car, which we definitely want the high-speed interceptor to help us take down UFOs, which is by and far our highest priority. Alright, so let's go back to it. Still nothing on the radar. Pretty peaceful invasion. Oh, what do we got here? Alright, so we got a couple more scientists at the base, so they should be automatically assigned, right? Nope, there we go. So now everybody's working. Speed things up here so we can get to an actual... Alright. So somebody else is down to small alien craft and they're requesting us. Alright, so we're right here. How far away is that? So the main issues that we're going to have is we have to send out our aircraft to go there. And we want to make sure that when they get there, it's going to be daytime. So I'm just trying to figure out... There's a way to tell how long... Okay, here we go. Estimated time of arrival is 1 day and 3 hours and 24 minutes. So, is there a way to see local time of day? Is that local time of day? Or is that GMT? Should be military time, so that's midway during the day. So that leads me to believe that this is based off of that local time. So a few hours from 11:46 should still be daylight. I guess we'll try it. We can always just skip it. So we got more living capacity, so why don't we get a couple more researchers? How are we doing mechanics? Fine for now. I think the other thing that we need is personnel here. So let's find people who can actually hit the broadside of a barn. This guy. This guy. That puts us at 15k. High strength. Good for an assault because carry more equipment. Or a shield. How's their bravery? Bravery sucks though, so maybe not. Maybe there'll be a heavy assault from the back. David has okay bravery, decent accuracy, decent strength. That's fine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 6, 7, 8. I mean, they're all rookies. They're not going to be great. But then we have a second team that we could have ready to go while the other team, if the other team happens to be out of commission. Perfect. So that was local time, or it's GMT perhaps. So we've landed during the day, so we could totally take this mission on. So here we go. Alright, so we got some sort of urban location. Yep, so turn-based combat, crash site briefing. The objective is to secure the UFO, contain artifacts to research, and alien material you can use to build advanced technology. Other alien items recovered from the battlefield will automatically be sold, granting you additional funding. The simplest way to win this mission is to eliminate all the aliens on the map. This will automatically end the mission and recover all alien artifacts on the battlefield. However, you can also win the mission by killing the aliens inside the UFO, then holding it with at least one soldier for 5 turns. If the UFO has been shot down, a number of crew is likely to have died on impact, and some of the recoverable items may have exploded or been destroyed. A landed UFO will contain more recoverable items, but will also contain more aliens. Remember to use smoke, suppression, and shields to reduce the amount of reaction fire your soldiers take when they assault the UFO. Alright. Okay, this is always a little bit risky, so we're gonna send a guy out. Try and get an idea of what the map looks like here. Alright, so we know this is the corner of the map. So because I kind of want to go down this way and search. Don't see anything there. How much more action does she have? Alright, so nothing yet. Assuming there's nothing over there. I think that's the edge of the map. Yeah. Alright, so we don't have any eyes yet. So put a sniper here. Decent line of sight over in this direction at least. Bring our assault over here. We need to clear out this building, make sure there's nothing down there. I don't think there'd be much down here. Might send one guy that way. We'll bring our heavy weapons specialist this way. We'll just bring our rifleman up. Can I get this guy to kneel? I can. Alright, send a return. So it works a little bit differently. Reaction fire happens automatically based off of their skill, and it's the amount of times they can shoot and the quality of their shots are determined by the amount of time units they have, which determines how far they can move and how much they can do things. Ooh, somebody got shot. Not us. Must have been a civilian. Alright, so that's the edge of the map. So they're not likely to be there, but they might be. Let's see, the map extends out this way, so potentially there could be something over here, but I don't think there would be. Goes this way, should have enough to get out of there. Oh shit. Let's get over here. Alright, we got a Xeno. Down this way. Have him ready to start shooting. Have this guy out here for now, I think. These guys are going to move up a little bit. No eyes yet. Don't see the UFO, that's what we're looking for. Let's crouch down, make themselves smaller if we can. Can't quite make it over there. Leave it there for now. Alright. Where's our shield? Where'd he go? Where the heck did he go? No, there's one over here. It must be right there, or right here. I have them set up to try and shoot that guy while these guys try and figure out where the enemies are. I have him head up to here. Ugh, I don't like that there's a large building that we can't see through very well. Lots of angles here. Not liking it. There he is. Oh, jeez, see? Took a hit. Panicking? Yep. I'm getting out of here! You panicking or you just bleeding? He's just bleeding. Alright. What's his chance to hit? Got him. Alright, he's down. You could probably put your gun away, grab your backpack, then make it yourself so you're not bleeding. Alright. We got one Xeno down and this area is secure. Let's maybe go over here. Make sure there's nothing left in this building. Pretty sure there isn't. Alright. Start clearing these buildings. There. Alright, there's the aircraft. Alright, so let's go over there and start securing it, I think. Feel like we're gonna get somebody behind us, though, is the downside. An eye on the entrance in case somebody tries to come out. Yep, just like that. Fortunately, my dude was not quick enough to shoot him. Let's see. Now he's broken after I went and healed him. Oy. Let's go this way first. Look this way. It's the edge of the map, so I don't think we have any enemies in there to worry about. Here real quick. There we go. 43% chance to hit, and there's some blockage in the way. Let's see, how is it that you change your shot level? Right click. I just want to take a 26% chance to hit, so I have some TU left over. Alright. Joys, let's get into cover. this way. Try and provide some additional cover. Try and let it so he can shoot somebody if need be. That's what I was afraid of. Uh-oh, baby's crying. Starting to wake up a little bit. He's still sleeping. Alright, let's see. So that person is panicked, but starting to recover themselves. Have him pick up this stuff. Finish using his first aid kit. She is no longer panicking quite so much. Have her use her own first aid kit here. I think her shield got destroyed. There we go. That should stabilize her for the most part. And him, we're gonna have head this way. Have him help clear this area, and then he can make his way that way. Alright, so it looks like we're clear. I think most of what's left is probably in there. So, question is, do we want to throw a grenade down someplace? Let's see, because we have... okay, is there a tooltip? Well, this should be pretty self-explanatory. Smoke grenades are going to allow us to put down smoke, which will give us better cover. So we do have an alien over here, though, last time I checked. His chance to hit is a total miss. Alright. It's pretty low. Get down to here. Let's have him drop a smoke grenade. Which... do we need to be inside it for it to be effective? This allows a player to throw a grenade from a soldier's belt or backpack without opening the inventory screen. The cost to throw a grenade includes the normal cost of throwing a grenade, plus an additional penalty. The soldier does not have an empty hand. To change the... it doesn't say. I'm not sure if you need to be in it in order for it to be effective, or if you just... I think you probably need to be in it. So... go here. Ooh! Ooh! Guessing he doesn't have enough to throw this. Nope. Alright. Gonna keep an eye this way. Ooh, that's not good. Like I said, very deadly. Shoot. Don't have anyone that can really get in there. this mean? Oh, there's somebody there. Alright, so let's swap out our gear. And then have him run as far as he can to try and get into the action. Can't do much with just her pistol. Maybe she could throw a grenade or something. This guy, I think, is gonna bite it. Unless that guy runs for cover. Yep. Oh god, we're getting annihilated. I have to start up a new campaign already. Another dead Xeno. Alright, getting him up there. Maybe we'll go this way. Man, that sucks. We lost all those soldiers already. I mean, it's the first mission, so it's not the end of the world. Soldiers aren't that expensive to replace, but it's very demoralizing. How much does he need? He needs a lot. Press that guy at least. Although he's standing out in the open now. Nice. Which definitely doesn't have enough. Hey, we're still alive. Great. Alright, that one's dead. Let's see. Let's switch to a smoke grenade. Figure out how that smoke works exactly. Let's see, does he have any time units left? He has 12. Hang back. Have her move up. Shotgunist. Stay in the smoke. Alright. Can I open it from here? Can. Trying to see if she can get a good angle to throw. That would cause him to get suppressed. There we go. He's suppressed. So that should give us an advantage here. Shoot him! Can you get his buddy? Suppressed at least. Got him. Okay, so what did we learn? Not having cover sucks. It also showed us that their weapons are very strong and they don't take much to kill us. But we did manage to kill all the guards. They're called Cesians. We collected all the items. Yeah, we lost 2 soldiers, unfortunately. And some others are injured and will be out. One of them's going to be out for a month. Oh, wait. I thought that guy died. He didn't. He just, he was revived. Wow. That must be why he got his medal. Crimson Heart, +1 bravery for serious wounds in the service of humanity. Yeah. Good job, Margot. You survived, buddy. Congrats. Alright. So I managed to get some materials. I have no idea, honestly, where to start here. I know we want high-speed interceptor. So I think we'll just leave that being our primary one, because that's going to help us shoot down the larger craft as they start to show up. Alright. So there's the light Scout Ufo. My team has finished preliminary studies on the UFO hull. We have designated the Light Scout. It is very small compared to the orbital signals we have detected, barely more than a probe. It is approximately a dozen meters from nose to tail, comprised of a saucer section with 2 wings filled with what we believe are sensor equipment. 2 small thrusters mounted on the back of the saucer provide propulsion. The craft does not appear to have a reactor of any kind, instead seeming to draw power from chargeable capacitors in the wings. It is most certainly not capable of independent operation. Instead, it would need to be launched from a home vessel at the start of the mission and then returning afterwards, so it's basically a shuttlecraft. It is poor combat performance, which for such an advanced vessel has no match for our Condor interceptors. The main weapon is an energy cannon mounted beneath the saucer, which has relatively low firing speed and shorter range than our Sidewinder missiles. The armored shell is remarkably strong. Impressive, heat resistant given it's only a few millimeters thick, but it is too thin to offer much protection against modern munitions. Enjoyed the gentle introduction while it lasts, Commander. I doubt the larger ships will be such easy prey. We haven't gotten a chance to shoot one down yet. Somebody else shot it down. Maybe we should have put our base in Europe. Alright. Want to deploy a strike team. It's going to take 20 hours. Let's close this down real quick. So it's currently about 15. Let's see. Alright, so if we do go after it, it will be during the day. What do we got for a crew, though? Yeah, because we're missing some folks. We got to replace them. So we got... who's still alive here? We got 1 shield soldier. So we need another shield. Sniper and machine gunner are okay, it looks like. Oh, I totally forgot about our sniper. Oh well. We got 1 ballistic shotgunner. So we need another shield, a shotgunner, and then a rifleman. Shield, shotgunner, rifleman. Yeah, something like that. So, let's look at our soldiers. So, let's look at highest accuracy. Here we go. Rifleman, Charlie Webb. Got very good accuracy. And reflexes, so. Them head in as a rifleman. Aaron Jensen's got good bravery and good accuracy. Reflexes not so great, so riflemen would be okay. Oh, we still got 9 hours until they can be hired. Let's see, how much time do I have to wait? If I could wait 9 hours. Oh, here we go. Got some non-combatant analysis. From the earliest recordings of the crash landing in Puglia, Italy in 1910 to famous incidents such as the Gates Ahead, Gray abductions. Humanity has held an endless fascination with the little green man from Mars. Now they're here with sinister intent. I've prepared a summary of what we know for your distribution. As our brave boys have slept through every briefing I have given, perhaps you can invite them to a story at bedtime. It's unsurprising our soldiers have torn through Cesians like shark in a swimming pool. Several subjects have brought in for study are ill-prepared for the fight. Cesian and red jumpsuits seem to fill non-combat roles such as technician or navigator. Given their unique genetic structure, they may be manufactured on a production line basis and then programmed to meet specific manpower needs. Like our own pilots and engineers, they're only lightly armed and perform poorly in groundside combat. Their jumpsuits are resistant to impact, but while it can absorb 9mm bullets, it is considered less effective against a hail of rifle rounds. I would suspect to find non-combatants on every UFO you bring down, but never in any dedicated combat operations. They got some good sensory acuity, battlefield awareness, difficult to sneak up on them or lay ambushes. They have very weak body, and their uniform is padded. Very cool. I love these lore bits. Let's see, how much longer till people get here? 5 hours. Is there a time frame on? There is not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could go in with just 7, I suppose. Let's switch. Let's switch this rifleman to shield. So we got a rifleman, we got 2 shield, we got an assault. She's wounded for 15 days, so she's not much help. Maybe we'll just have 1 shield, actually. Because that has really good reflexes. So better off as an assault, I think. Getting those shotgun blasts in at close range. And then we'll have 1 shield, we'll have a rifleman, sniper, and heavy weapons. We got this guy, he's not very good though. We'll put him as a shield. There we go. Now we got 2 shields. And everyone is assigned. Yep. That back, that up. Back that up. Alright. That looks good to me. So I think we can at least attack with this. Hopefully it won't be too crazy. Shouldn't be. It should be just another scout craft. Alright, so it is 2000 hours. Intercept time is 2000 hours, so that would put it at... So that should put it about 1600 hours, which would be 4 p.m. So we should be able to handle that. So let's launch. Go after them. So scouting mission. We have strategic planning has started analysis on ET UFO activity, determine their military objectives, meaning no disrespect to research and development, but interpreting ET strategies best suited to a man who's been doing it for a living. I'll keep you updated on whatever we can discover about extraterrestrial activity, like now for instance. Earlier today there was a confirmed sighting of UFO light scout class circling above research station in America. It didn't take any visible action, but local radio operators detected unusual bursts of energy in the VHF band. Researchers detected simultaneous bursts in the SHF band. I've cross-linked the similar reports in Germany, Australia, and Hong Kong. Considering the strategic importance of these locations involved the analysis of light scouts from R&D, I'm certain these scouts are gathering and transmitting intelligence on potential future targets. UFOs and scouting missions remain in the air for an extended period of time, gathering intel on potential targets. There doesn't seem to be any particular plan to what they cover, so it should be fairly easy to intercept one. As the ETs have dedicated ships for scouting, you can expect scouting missions to be carried out by small signals. The more intel a scout can gather, the more damaging later attacks will be, so try and get as many scouts taken down as you can. Even if you can't cover the crash site, we'll at least make sure the ETs are fighting in the dark. Speaking of which, what does it take to start a new base? I don't remember where that button is. I remember seeing it someplace. Let me see if I can figure that out. Alright, found it. So it's this button up here is what that's 500,000, which I already started building one. The beta site, I'm gonna put it in Italy. I'll give it a nice coverage across quite a few different countries here. A little bit of Asia, big chunk of Russia, all of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, and then a little bit of Southern Africa once we expand the radar. So let's continue playing. So we did the autopsy here. The Cesian is a humanoid alien that stands approximately 170 centimeters tall. I imagine you share a surprise that resembles humanity so closely. Statistically, the likelihood of this occurring by chance is effectively 0. They're physically weaker, less hardy than humans. Oh, excuse me. Bone fractures occurring at only 60% of the force required to fracture human bone. Both are likely a result of prolonged exposure to a low-gravity environment. Their physiology is intriguingly similar to our own, with most internal organs are likely to be the result of present recognizable form, remarkably similar skeletal structure. A couple exceptions are worth noting: a substantially enlarged cranium, corresponding increase to brain tissue. Vocal cords are atrophied to the point where verbal communication would be impossible. The latter suggests the creature has transcended words. Perhaps they have a telepathic link with one another. The body shows an extensive signs of genetic modification at the cellular levels. Cesian tissue possesses only a single sex chromosome, and most importantly, samples taken from multiple enemy combatants shows they are genetically identical. That is, they are all clones. Genitalia are present but atrophied. Asexual reproduction is obviously at work, but almost certainly facilitated by some form of technology. A metal valve in the upper spine is linked to the creature's circulatory system, which has indicated an artificial method of blood filtration that replaces excretion. An undersized liver and kidneys suggests it's certainly possible. Indeed, if administered regularly, this blood filtration could also remove the need for consumption and digestion of foodstuffs entirely. Nutrients could be fed directly into the blood serum. Has extraterrestrial technology surpassed their biology? Frankly, this corpse poses more questions than answers. So basically, they're all clones, and they don't live like normal humans. They're just kind of more like biological machines almost. Alright, so we got our soldiers and our scientists. Now we should have even better coverage of the high-speed interceptors, so we can get that research and get some of those built. And then we got soldiers, so we'll have more soldiers to assign on future missions. Let's go ahead and get to this next crash site here. There it is, Foxtrot. So the Mig-32 Foxtrot is a variation of the experimental Soviet Mig-31 Foxhound interceptor, originally designed to intercept supersonic NATO bombers. The Foxhound has immense speed and climb rate that will be needed to catch fast UFOs, and the additional firepower required to deal with heavier alien craft. Naturally, we will be modifying the Foxhound to make it more effective against extraterrestrial craft, hence the updated Foxtrot designation. The airframe can be reinforced with the same titanium magnesium alloy that has made our Condors more resistant to alien weapons, whilst the fuel tanks will be enlarged to increase range of the interceptor. We'll also have to replace some of the avionics. Harness for intercepting human craft and extraterrestrial vessels are different. So it's going to take about 40 man-days to get a Foxtrot up and running. Once successfully converted, the Foxtrot will be a formidable tool in our battle against aliens. 2 missile hardpoints under its wings, each of which can carry either light missiles or sidewinders or heavy-to-air torpedoes such as Avalanche. They can inflict devastating damage on anything too slow to avoid them. Unfortunately, the Foxtrot does not possess a cannon slot, nor the agility to safely perform evasive roll combat maneuver. It will be defensive once it's fired both missiles, easy pickings for any alien craft nimble enough to avoid them, so accompany it with more capable dogfighters if the target has an escort. You can begin fabrication and workshops immediately. I would avoid spending too long down there, though. I feel like my queue drops every time I visit the Resident ogres, that's funny. Engineers versus scientists. Alright. So then let's work on probably alien alloys. And then let's go to our engineers. Definitely want to construct a Foxtrot. Alright. Yep, already did that. So we haven't seen it yet, but there's a rather fun aerial combat system. Age. Alright, here we go. Here's the crash site, we got a civilian. Here's the edge of our map here. I'm gonna take 1 second real quick. Alright. Now I'm ready. So let's approach this farmhouse here. Ooh, got an alien right off the bat. Can you get a shot off? Hit the plate. That's exactly why we got shields. There we go. Injured at least. Have him go assist. Got kneel down here. That's what we like to see. Dead aliens. Gotta get up to here, so we're hopefully out of range of anything. Can go this way. Do I dare have him walk this way? Seem to be okay. So got a little bit of a view from this corner here. There doesn't appear to be a UFO in this direct area. We still got to clear this farmhouse though. We'll have her start heading up here. Nothing to see that way. Or point that way. Even turning costs time units, so you have to be careful doing that too much. Alright, looks okay. Bring our sniper out about here. Heard something. Did it come from this direction? Hard to tell. Let's have this guy go this way. Doesn't see anything yet. Alright. Oop. Oh, yeah. Farmer. Clear. Doesn't see anything. Alright. Where's that sniper? Wondering if I can get him into a position up here. There's the aircraft, that's what we wanted to see. Spacecraft, I should say. No eyes on anything yet. Oh, shit. Get him! Good job. I think we're in the clear. We're not at close range here. Alright. Mainly worried about somebody coming out this way. I think we'll have them go back this guy up. Alright, we got 2 Xenos down, no casualties yet. But I could always change in an awful hurry. Oh, you can't just go through the window. I'm so used to just plowing through windows. Alright, he's got eyes on the door. We'll just leave him there. Them stay here. This shield moving up a little bit here. Let's go this far first. I think we're in the clear on this side. So just leave them there. I don't know. It looks like they can see inside there. It's hard to say. Leave her looking this way. Hopefully she can get a good shot in. Alright, who else do we got here? We got a rifleman. I'll have them go this way. He's got to go out the long way. I'm gonna move up. Machine gunnist. There he is. Alright. Smoke over here. Wait. Sure. I don't know, let me throw smoke down. I'll throw it down for our approach. Yeah, you can't jump that. You jump that? Yeah. I'll hang back here. Jump that either. Oh, that's interesting. If I have him put the shield in his backpack. Rotate this? Right here, let's do this. Rotate that. I don't know how to. Forget, I'll just drop it. Oh, you can't. Alright, never mind. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know what it is, though. Ideally, we want to do what we did last time. Just one person opens the door, the other throws in a flashbang. And I'm also hoping that if we open the door, our sniper might be able to get a shot off. Ouch. Took a hit. Still alive. Alright, let's see. Can our sniper see this guy? No. He's blocked by a house. That sucks. What's the angle? I'm gonna suppress her, but oh! Ah, damn. Expect that. Alright, just drop the shield. There's gotta be a way to move that around. I just don't know what it is. Die from her wounds. Oh no, still alive. Barely. Don't want to shoot that thing, but pressed at least. Let's see. Got him. Alright. Hey! They were revived. They're going to be out for a long time, but they survived. Good job, guys. Didn't lose any soldiers. So recovered the data core. Guards have been destroyed. Sold some material. Got some alien alloys. Hello, kitty. Civilians survived. We only have one casualty, which she was put out of action. But she was revived. So all good. Alright, that was a successful mission there. So I think I'm gonna run this a little bit more, and at least until our next crash site. But we're gonna hold off on the next crash site until the next episode. But I'm hoping we can at least get some UFO combat in this particular episode. Whereas we haven't had like any UFOs over the United States. They've all been in Europe. So we got 6 days until the main... Can I start building stuff already? Or do I have to wait? I think I have to wait. Right? Yeah. So we gotta wait till until the base is finished, which is a couple days yet. Alright, so we now have a Foxtrot. So this guy will help us shoot down some of the bigger craft that can appear. The only downside is it only has torpedoes. So I think the Sidewinders are good against the smaller foe, but the torpedoes are super good against the slow foes. But the Condors are more than enough to get most of the light aircraft. So we'll just leave that for now. Go back to the geoscape here. There we go. Finally, we got a UFO. Small, no escort, altitude 1600, heading north. Intercept. Perfect. Alright. So let's intercept. Oh yeah, so center on UFO time equals 5 seconds. So I don't get that, but we'll figure it out. Intercept. I'm gonna send Condor 1 and 2. Don't need Foxtrot for this craft, it wouldn't be very effective. Launch. It's flying away. Darn it. Turn around. See if they can find it. I found it. There we go. Intercept. What? I can't send them? There we go. Got it. Ooh, shoot. This is bigger. It's not the light scout we're used to, but we should be able to do it. So let's do it. Alright, so this is a little bit interesting. So you basically control the trajectory of your planes. Their cones represents their firing of their complements. There's also some additional things like afterburners and roll maneuvers for smaller aircraft. They're low on fuel, so they can't engage too long before they have to go back. Alright. I'm just trying to remember how this all works. There we go. So one guy to go this way, I want him to kind of go this way. Then we'll kind of try and break out. Someone will try and get out. I feel like he's starting to go left. So then I want him to start turning. Oh. Okay. Turn around. Go for him, afterburner. Like we're faster than they are. See if they'll make it back. Hopefully they'll make it back. Wait, 2 of these are airplanes because of that? They seem to be okay. Okay, so we can send a ship now, or send to intercept. I think we'll get that on the next episode. Let's double check. So I don't know what the penalty was. Oh, they have 0 health. So they're considered destroyed? Doesn't really say. Well, hopefully they'll repair it and it won't be too difficult. We did get a crash site though. Which let's see, time to engage is 11 hours. It's currently 20. That would put us at what? -4. That puts us pretty early in the day. So probably want to wait a little bit. Well, now if we engage, it should be 11 hours, 14 minutes to engage, which should put us at, if we're at midnight, should put us during the day. Or is this midnight over here? Wish I could tell. So no. It looks to me that it must be going off of GMT. Wish you could see what the time zone is in these areas. So it's going to take us 11 hours to get there. Probably like what, 9 p.m., 8 p.m. I wish there was a better way to calculate that. Well, I think if we just wait till midnight, which should be, you know, halfway in between, then we should be safe to engage them. Yeah. I would say that this is definitely GMT. Now that it's midnight, 11-hour travel time, we should be able to intercept them. But before we do that, we gotta make sure Charlie's got people complement. Alright, so we got new soldiers we can assign luckily. So we got heavy weapons, sniper, shield, assault, and a shield. So we got 2 shield already ready to go. So then we need a rifleman. We have an assault. Use another assault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could use another rifleman. Already got heavy weapons and sniper. We got 2 shields, right? Yep. Let's see, how does that look? Could probably go for one more. Oh no, never mind. It's just 8 soldiers. Right. So then I don't think there should be any problems with how everyone is set up other than the soldier not being at full health. So maybe we'll unassign Renata because she needs to heal up. Oh. Renata, 61%. Fine. Assign this guy as an assault. Actually, we'll do this guy as an assault. Rifleman. Two shields. Move an assault up front. Wait, do we only have one? Pistol. Pistol. Rifle. 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 Wait. I thought I unassigned her. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's this guy I meant to assign. There we go. Got 2 ballistic shotguns, ballistic rifle, we got the sniper and the machine gun. Alright. That should be all set, and then we'll just engage. We'll get there, and I think we'll save and call that a day. Here we go. There we go. Very good. Middle of the day. Perfect. Alright, so I think we'll call it there. We'll just we'll go ahead and engage, and then you will see us pick up from this spot on the next episode. So thank you for joining me in this little exploration here to a new game that we haven't played together. And I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I am. This game's certainly entertaining. We've already had some casualties, but we've also had some successes. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.